Is get you, it's your boy Tom back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be taking a look at each and every one of the new cards added to NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Most of the duos, and then obviously Rajon Rondo, who you do get for winning 100 triple threat offline games in the agendas. Now, obviously, guys, I'm pretty excited about this drop. Look, I like the duo concept. Do I like a lot of these cards? No, but again, I like the duo concept and why it is a thing. Let's start with the Kobe Shaq little duo first. Now, by themselves, Kobe, 85 3 ball, 90 driving dunk, 88 speed ball, 86 ball, 88 speed, 88 lateral quickness. Really solid defensively, can move a little bit. Honestly, by himself, he can play. With the duo, obviously he becomes way better. Gets Hall of Fame glove, hyperdrive, special delivery, unpluckable. You guys can see Agent 3, midi magician, no limitless range, but that's really the only bad thing. But stat-wise, doesn't get that much better even with the Shaq Duo. Now Shaq, without the duo, he's fine. He's an inside center, but he's just fine. There's really not that many flaws in the card as an amethyst center. With the duo, gets 8 Hall of Famers and gets a ton better. And so that's what I want to tell you guys is, if you run the duo, you're really running it for Shaq, who then gets Hall of Fame anchor, brick wall, post lockdown, rebound chaser. But I'm going to be honest, it is 21,000 MT a piece for these amethyst cards. But both Kobe and Shaq with the duo are really solid. So I cannot hate at all on this. I actually am a big fan of Kobe and Shaq in the duo, especially if you are balling on a budget. Now, is this Kobe going to be the pink diamond Kobe? No, but he is going to be solid enough to compete at a decent level as well. And running Shaq, it's not like you're at a loss. Shaq is really good in his own right as well. Bron and Wade up next for Bron. Hot spots for everywhere. 79 3 ball, 90 speed, solid defensively. Hall of Fame chase down, artist, good driving dunk. Overall, pretty solid by himself. Now, when you add Wade to him, 3 ball goes up 2, speed, acceleration, vertical strength all go way up, interior perimeter go up, steal block go way up, driving dunk, speed ball, point will go way up. If you're running this LeBron, you're gonna have to run Wade with him. It's that simple. He gets so much better with Wade. Honestly, guys, I don't want to sit here and gas him, but the 3 ball is going to feel way higher with these shooting badges as well as bronze release. And defensively, he is going to be absolutely elite. For 21,000 MT, it's tough to beat him. Now, is it worth running Dwyane Wade? Let's talk about it. Stat-wise, badge-wise, let's see. Good dribble style. Obviously, that release is going to be a little slow. By himself, Wade's fine. Not necessarily great. When you add Bron, 3 ball goes up 4, speed goes up 1, perimeter goes up, speed ball bundle goes up. I don't love Dwyane Wade. And I think that's the tough part is he's not a liability on the court. But if you're running Wade, I mean, it's because of LeBron James. It really is that simple. Again, I do not hate Dwyane Wade. Defensively, he's going to be fine. But he just doesn't fit the meta of my team, right? Rim running point guards really are not the meta of my team as it stands right now. And that's exactly what D-Wade gives you on the court. Still, both of these duos, in Kobe and Shaq, in Bron and Wade, for budget guys, 40K a piece, you get really good players. Honestly, for 80,000 MT, you can build your squad really well with these 4 just to start your team. Isiah Thomas with Joe Dumars up next. Now, here's the tough part. This has to be your backcourt, and you got a 6'1 and 6'3 backcourt. For Isiah Thomas without the duo, again, 73,000 MT without the duo, really good playmaking, obviously speed with ball, decent release. With the duo, gets a little bit better, especially defensively. Obviously, Claymore, Agent 3 on gold, but he's just not necessarily that next level good. And I don't want to sit here and hate on the card because I think he's fine. And he's way better with the duo than without the duo. But there's nothing here that really stands out. Now, for Joe Dumars, he's 94,000 MT. So to get this duo, you're looking at basically 160,000 MT. 95 3 ball, 97 speed, 96 acceleration. Decent speed with ball with the duo. Obviously, defensively solid, half range. Devontae Graham based on normal pro dribble style. If you're running this duo, all I can say is you need help because this duo stinks. Unless you're a big-time Detroit Pistons fan, you should absolutely not run this duo. This duo is just like a filler, right? It's just a filler and like making you spend MT or your money, basically. Tony Parker, Tim Duncan up next. Tony Parker, 84,000 MT. By himself, I mean, He's fine. A lot of those playmaking badges, I mean, Tony Parker based on normal, D-Book dribble style, normal leaner, he's fine. Now, with the Tim Duncan duo, does get a lot better half range, Agent 3, ankle breaker, needle threader, does have Hall of Fame clamps. But my problem still is his defense. Only 6'2". How am I supposed to run a Tony Parker who is only 6'2"? It just doesn't make sense. Tim Duncan, 157,000 MT. Now, I want to make this clear. By himself, Tim Duncan can play. Is he the best big in the game by himself? No. But he absolutely can play. When you do add the duo to him, it becomes a lot better. +3 3-ball, obviously. Steal goes up, post moves go up. But the most important thing, Hall of Fame brick wall, as well as post playmaker and rise up. I'm still not the biggest Tim Duncan fan. I do not think he is worth 157,000 MT. Absolutely not. D-Rob is still going to own Tim Duncan on the interior. And even if you want to look at the power forward, Peak Diamond Chet is going to be better than Tim Duncan. Not a big fan of the Tony Parker, Tim Duncan duo. Gary Payton, Shawn Kemp. This is a duo that I think is going to be incredible. The problem is they're 157,000 MT each. For Gary Payton, 6'4", 6'7", wingspan, hot spots from 3 out of 5 places around the arc. By himself, 89 3-ball, decent driving dunk, decent speed ball handle, decent speed, lateral quickness is just fine. On next gen, on next gen does get precision dunker. That's the one thing I was worried about. And again, defensively, absolutely elite. Now with Shawn Kemp, gets all the way up to 17 Hall of Famers. 3-ball goes to a 92, interior to a 90, speed acceleration get boosted as well as his block speed of ball. Gets Hall of Fame, Deadeye guard up, limitless goes to silver, gets fearless finisher, does get special delivery on Hall of Fame. But look at the defense, fast feet, ankle braces, challenger, and off-ball pest, all on Hall of Fame. Now, I'm trying to see, does he get 94 feet? Like, it looks like their badges are like kind of glitched here. I don't even see 94 feet as a badge on 2K database, but oh well, it is what it is. I guess, no 94 feet for the card. But it's one of those things, like, again, if I can't even see what these cards are like on next gen as it stands. But it is what it is. Gary Payton looks absolutely elite. You guys know what type of SIGs he's going to be working with. Those are not going to be changed. Gary Payton based on normal timing, not the biggest fan, normal leaner. Best part about him, D-Book dribble style. Shawn Kemp, 157,000 MT. By himself, 87 3-ball, 92 speed, 98 driving dunk, standing dunk. The problem with Shawn Kemp I see on the base card is his defense is just mediocre. He does have a Hall of Fame rebound chaser, which is super nice. You add Gary Payton to him, gets Hall of Fame masher, corner specialist, does get Hall of Fame anchor, brick wall, and post lockdown. Some very important badges. Still no clamps on Shawn Kemp though. So even if you run him at the 4, just know he's not going to have clamps. I still love the duo of Gary Payton and Shawn Kemp. I mean, I don't know if Gary Payton can be your primary ball handler, and that's something that definitely does concern me. But I do like the duo of Gary Payton and Shawn Kemp. Definitely probably going to be your next best duo outside of the MJ and Scottie, who we ultimately do know is coming. Rondo, your 100-win triple threat offline reward. Look, I didn't really talk about him too much in yesterday's video. The card's going to be fine, especially defensively. My big problem with Rondo is he's only 6'1". He might be a fun card to use, though. Can actually dunk the ball. Like, he might be fun, and I can't hate on that. But I do not expect Rondo to be great. Is he worth grinding for? No, and I might do a video specifically talking about that. Stockton, Karl Malone up next. 210,000 MT for Stockton. 262,000 MT for Karl Malone. For Stockton, Hall of Fame catch shoot, limitless range, gets a ton of playmaking, ton of defense. Here's my thing with John Stockton. He's only 6'1". Outside of that, I can't hate on the card. He's only 6'1", can't obviously dunk. That hurts his value. If you give him the boost, obviously gets Hall of Fame Agent 3, Green Machine, Special Delivery, gets just a little bit better, but it's not a ton better. And that's the one thing I want you to notice, like, it's not a ton better. So unless Karl Malone gets a ton better, it's not worth running the duo. Karl Malone, 88 3-ball, decent standing dunk, driving dunk, decent speed, ball handle. I mean, Karl Malone is fantastic. I'm going to be honest with you. By himself, Karl Malone is fantastic. You do not need the duo on Karl Malone. You don't. This duo is basically, I'm going to say it, useless. Karl Malone by himself is so good though. And I know you guys, a lot of you guys don't want to run Karl Malone because of, what happened to him or what he did, I should say, not what happened to him. But he is a power forward, small forward with some of the best defensive stats in the entire game. He's got a decent 3-ball. Release is fine. You might be looking at your best small forward in the entire game in Karl Malone. And I'm not trying to gas it. He is that good, that elite in my team. So just something to think about. I really wouldn't run Stockton with him, but Karl Malone is so good in my team. Maybe the best overall. I mean, he's basically an invincible. What are we looking at here? Card is so good on both current and next gen. I, again, wouldn't even run that Stockton duo because Stockton still released on normal timing. Stockton dribble style, I just don't see it. Next up, last but certainly not least, Scottie Pippen. Michael Jordan. Pippen by himself, 92 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, 94 steal ball, 86 ball, 95 speed, 90 acceleration defensively. So good. You want to talk about the, okay, he's got 94 feet, right stick ripper. He probably has gloves. You want to talk about one of the best defense players in the entire game, it's Scottie Pippen. Now, with Scottie Pippen, remember, you can play him at the shooting guard or a small forward position. It does not matter. He's going to be better than a guy like Karl Malone at that small forward position. So I know I just gassed up Karl Malone. Realize Scottie Pippen's going to be better at the shooting guard or a small forward position. What I want you guys to realize is he cannot be your primary ball handler. As much as I like Scottie Pippen, as much as I think this card's great, he cannot be your primary ball handler. Perfect small forward to add to your collection in my team. For MJ, Michael Jordan by himself, 94 3 ball, 90 driving dunk, 97 2 ball, 92 ball, 97 speed, a 98 lateral quickness. Has basically every badge in the game. Problem is Michael Jordan based on normal timing. That's the problem. I mean, that's the big problem I see with Michael Jordan. Everything else the card does at a really solid level. Base Michael Jordan, you're looking at 67 base badges, which is just ridiculous. 94 feet, anchor, clamps, glove, right stick ripper. Absolutely elite. Now, when you add the duo, gets 20 total Hall of Famers. Gets Giant Slayer Pro. That's on current gen, I do believe. Oh no, it is on next gen. Next gen, it's more than 20. I think it's 23 if I remember, or if I know correctly. Ankle braces, pick dodger on Hall of Fame. Claymore guard up goes up. Giant Slayer Pro Touch goes up as well. Then gets even extra more badges. Definitely would give him rise up, definitely would give him, brick wall, give him those badges he can get. Acceleration, strength, 3 ball, all go up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I know MJ's release is still bad, but I am going to be running that duo in my team, in my starting lineup. If you lock in either MJ or Scottie, lock in Scottie. I think he's overall the better option. But for me, and if you guys are fine with running Karl Malone, if you're not against it, this is the main guy I'm really targeting for you guys to pick up today. That's going to wrap it up for our duo breakdown today. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. As always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.